So I had a patient come in this morning, and she came in with a bit of lower back pain, and she had a bit of ribcage dysfunction, and which we've treated, and we gave her some exercise prescriptions to perform. And as we're doing so, I noticed every cue that I would give, she would overcorrect, she would overthink, she would overdo, almost as a result of trying to be perfect. And so there was this pursuit of perfection, which got me thinking about the attempt to pursue a certain thing. And just to sort of finish the story, the minute she tried to achieve this perfection, the further the way she got from the goal, which was to perform a certain movement. You see, the more you try to perfect something, the more you try to achieve something, the more you try to attain something, the further away you actually get from it. Because remember, you are not actually achieving a particular thing, you are wanting to achieve a particular emotion. In your mind, you are saying, when I get to this point, I want to feel this particular way. And regardless if you get to that point materially, you are actually saying, I want to feel a particular way. And so the pursuit of something will never ever get to that point of that sentient place, that point of feeling that you are looking for. And so I say this because as a businessman, as I look for my patients, as I seek people walking through the door, I realize that the more I chase people, the more I chase money, the more I chase all these things, that pursue all these things, hoping that it will provide a certain emotion in me, the further away I get from that emotion, the further away I get from that goal. And so I realized that something needs to change. And the best thing you could do to change that is to give. The minute you start giving, not with the expectation of receiving, not with the expectation of anything else, the more you give, somehow the closer you get to that feeling. It is not by any chance that the great sayings of it is better to give than to receive is out there, that we are more blessed to give. And the research has now shown that the minute we give, the body doesn't actually know the difference between giving and receiving. And so the more we give, it is as if we are giving this thing that we're giving to ourselves, because the mind can't comprehend the act of giving and receiving. So the more we give, it is a gift that we actually give to ourselves. And so the best thing you could do to achieve all that you want to do is to give of yourself, to give of your emotion, to give of your time, to give of your person, without any expectation, but to help, to be of service, and just to be. That is the point. And you'll notice the minute you start giving of yourself, the more you start to attract that which you always wanted. And the funny thing is that the minute you start receiving those things, it's no longer as important to you, and yet we appreciate the fruits of it. You see, I say it's no longer important to you because you don't understand the importance of this whole thing, or this whole dynamic, which we call life. You understand that life is all about giving of yourself. So give is the underlying message today, is give of yourself, give of your time, give of your energy, give of your personhood, but give without the expectation to receive, but give because we were made to give. That is our divine nature. That is who we are.